Honorable nominee, you are 6 months in Parliament after swearing in, correct?
That is correct.
What has been your very high moments on the floor of the House?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. My high moments of being in the floor has been the process in which bills are passed. I'm very interested and I find that intriguing. Thank you.
What are your very low moments on the floor?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Currently, I don't have any low moments.
Have you had an occasion on the floor of the House where any member, particularly from the minority, has acted in a manner that you felt intimidated, disrespected?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Currently, I don't recall. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, have you had an occasion on the floor in your short period in Parliament where an action by any member in the minority has caused you any discomfort?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Like I said, I didn't recall. I don't recall.
Honorable nominee, have you had a cause to complain to your leadership in respect of any conduct against your person on the floor of the House?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Not that I can recall.
Honorable member, your short stay in Parliament, have you had a cause to complain to either the Speaker or his deputies regarding the conduct of any member in the minority against your person that you feel so affected?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, I believe you are asking the same question. I truly do not recall.
Honorable member, in your short stay in Parliament, have you come across any intimidating character whose character has had adverse effects on your person as a parliamentarian?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I seriously do not recall.
You've been handed a document, a paper. I want us to do some verification exercise on that document. First, identify the document. It has your picture and your name. Is this from you? Is this a verified page, a social media page of yours, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I cannot tell on a piece of paper whether it's a verified page or not. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, please read aloud the content of what you have before you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
From the name and everything that is there.
Again, thank you. Again, I do not believe, I can't tell from a piece of paper if it's a verified account.
Not ask the question, I'm saying read. I've shared with you.
Professor Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa.
Yeah.
I extend my gratitude to the Speaker of Parliament for addressing the minority leader's unwarranted attack on me during the parliamentary session last week. #women at work, #the next Isikado Ketan.
Is this coming from you?
Again, Mr. Speaker, I cannot verify from a piece of paper. My Facebook account is meta verified, and this does not have any meta verification. Thank you.
My question is that whether you wrote this.
Again, Mr. Chair, I cannot verify a piece of paper. My Facebook account is meta verified. There's no meta verification on this page. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Nominee, yes, I appreciate the fact that you've been sincere to say that this is not a verified page of yours. But I'm asking you, because you and I are involved in a perception-driven enterprise as politicians, and this bears your name. I'm asking you, since you don't recall and it's not verified, have you written a thing like this, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, you're giving me a piece of paper that is not verified, and respectfully, as a lawyer, I believe you know about evidence. There is no evidence here that I wrote it. There are a lot of fake accounts in my name. Again, my Facebook account is meta verified. This piece of paper has no meta verification, so I cannot tell you whether this is my account or is not my account. Thank you.
Honorable Nominee, that's fair enough. Man, a copy. Yes, give it. Okay, sure. Give it to him. Yeah.
Okay, please. Yeah.
My respected colleague, you gave us a 14-page CV. I claim your attention. You ready? You ready?
Wide-eyed and bushy-tailed.
You give us a 14-page CV. You sign against each page to confirm that this is coming from you. Clarify for me, when people address you doctor, people also address you professor, share with us which of these titles match your rank.
Thank you. Both do. I am a professor of surgery at the University of Utah in the United States. Thank you.
Now, there may be jurisdictional interpretations, so I would want you to have this opportunity to clarify for the general public to understand and appreciate where you're coming from. In Ghana, for instance, in the academia, someone may just have his PhD and lectures at the university, but will not be called a professor. You would have to do some publications, then you become an ASOProf, and then from there you become a full professor. Share with us the jurisdiction where you earn the title professor. How does it come by?
I have defended 2 theses. I have written so many publications, too numerous to count. And I have done a lot of research, too numerous to count. So if I may indulge you respectfully, where do you want me to start?
So, just very simply, have you been conferred with that title, which is a postdoctoral title, professor, do you have a document from a certified body confirming same to you? I mean, same that you've been conferred with that, just as is done in the Ghanaian jurisdiction, or is different from where you're coming from, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The American system is completely different from the Ghana system. I am a professor of surgery. I have been teaching surgery for at least the last 15 years. Surgery is a skill. So we teach in the theater. We don't teach only in the classroom. As we're doing classroom work, we are also doing teaching in the theater. I am a full professor of surgery at the University of Utah and a professor of global surgery. Thank you.
So that's a very fair explanation. But I want to know from you, so how then does the person earn it? At what point do you then hold the title? Yes, you lecture. Yes, you do surgery. But at what point, once you get in there, do you automatically carry the title, or it has to be conferred in one way or the other by rank? That's the clarification I want you to provide, please.
I am a professor of surgery at the University of Utah. I am a professor of global surgery per the American College of Surgeons and the American Board of Surgery. I have worked in teaching for the last 15 years. Thank you.
So the American College of Surgery, in its role, has your name there as Professor Ayensu Dankwa, correct?
American College of Surgeons has my name as a Professor Ayensu Dankwa. I am a board-certified surgeon, doubly boarded from the United States of America. Thank you.
Very well. Now, may I know from you, in an earlier answer when dealing with a question from one of our colleagues, you said that you practice in Ghana, correct?
That is correct.
Now, clarify this for me. In Ghana, I know that when people are qualified from other jurisdictions and they come, they are required to do something. I don't know whether it's examination or some interview, it's some process of accreditation, and they then get recognized and allowed to practice medicine in Ghana. Share with us your own experience.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I am fully licensed in Ghana, not only as a surgeon, but also as a surgeon specialist. In 2014, I came to Ghana. Even though I was a professor of surgery in the United States, I came back to Ghana. I took a written exam for a whole day. The next day, I sat in front of 3 surgeons in Kwalebu, and I did an oral exam. After the oral exam, I spent another full day doing an ethics class. My license in Ghana is license number MDCRN 7629. It was conferred on me on 27 January 2014. That is just a generalist. And I also have my specialist license, both of which were conferred on me on 27 January 2014. Currently, my dues are all paid, and I'm a full member of the Ghana Medical and Dental Council. Thank you.
Correct. Now, in appearing before us, can you share with us whether you have paid your taxes? or making arrangement to pay them?
Please, I have a GRA a clearance, so my taxes have been paid. Thank you.
Which one? Honorable nominee, in Ghana, how many companies have you registered in your name? Or how many companies are you a director of?
I don't recall the exact amount, but most of them are charity organizations. I believe I'm a part of Healing Hands organization, which is a charity organization. I'm also a part of Esikadu Ketan Food Bank, which is also a charity organization that gives out free food, uncooked food, to the poor and the needy. Healing Hands organization, we bring surgeons from outside the country to do free surgical care. We provide free medical equipment to people who need it, especially the disabled. And we also go to hospitals and we do teaching. Specifically for me, I teach people in rural areas how to do surgery. Basically the physician assistants as well as the doctors. I have been to several regions in the country to do my free work. I've been to the Volta region.
Honorable member. Honorable member.
I've been to Eastern region.
Bear with me. Hold on a second.
Do you want to hear my answer?
Please, hold on a second. You see, you remember Vice Chair on 2 occasions entreated you to be brief. The question was on companies. For me, once you answer that you are a director of a company limited by guarantee, we stay there. That was for 30 seconds so that we can make some progress. You get my point?
Loud and clear.
Very well. So that, because the Nananum behind you want to go, so we don't keep them here. Yeah. Now, you've said that companies limited by guarantees. What about limited liability company, profit-making establishment? Are you a director of any profit-making enterprise in Ghana?
I believe I'm a director of Sage Medical Center that is profit-making, but I personally don't get any remuneration from there. And then finally, I believe as of last month, one of my partners registered for the Gold Board, the company, but we haven't started business yet.
Forgive me, you have a different accent from, I'm trying to understand it. Repeat the last.
I said I believe that recently one of my partners registered a Gold Board company, but we haven't started any business yet.
Okay, so clarify, the Sage, let's stay a bit on Sage. You said you are a partner there, it's a profit-making company, correct?
Correct.
How long has it been in existence, please?
Maybe since 2021 or 2022.
And is that where you do the dialysis?
That is correct.
And is it your case that that company since 2021 has declared no profit?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I don't know the company's finances because I'm personally not making any money out of there, not even 1 peso. The reason why we set up a dialysis company was that we found the need that Ghanaians needed dialysis, and that was a niche that I wanted to fill for Ghanaians. So I personally did it. I mean, I'm doing it as a charity work. I have never gotten any remuneration from the company. Thank you.
So, in other words, no taxes are paid on your behalf as a director, no director's fees, nothing?
No.
Very well. Now, Honorable nominee, please, I handed you a document. First of all, I relate to your background, and I will explain it this way. I was an art student going into BCom, and I was struggling, so I had to abandon it and go and do law, which was my passion. Would you say that getting into medicine was really your passion, considering your background in O level and A level?
Yes, it is truly my passion.
Now, the document that I've given you, look at page 2. If you look at page 2, paragraph 4, soon after your results, your Fijai records has it that you, in those days, you were inconsiderate and disrespectful. Would you say you have outlived this and been a greater person in accommodating?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I beg to differ. In fact, I'm a very respectful, composed, intelligent woman. Thank you.
Very well. That's why I gave it to you. That it's not from me. It's the document from your own school, Fijai Secondary School. It's not me. So if you disagree with them, that
Thank
is
you,
what they
Mr.
wrote.
Mr. Chair.
That's what they wrote to us.
For the record, I never went to Fijai Secondary
Sorry,
School.
Archbishop Porter Girls Secondary School at Fijai. That is what the document you have before you says. Archbishop Porter Girls, Fijai. It's not. That's why I give you a copy so that we are fair. The essence of this is not to spring surprises, just to share with you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I beg to differ. In fact, in Archbishop Porter's, I was the entertainment prefect. I rose up to be a prefect in the school, and I don't believe that if somebody is disrespectful and inconsiderate, as you have put on the paper, would be rise to be a prefect in a school in Ghana.
Honorable nominee, in context, I am not the one producing the document. What you have with you, you know the source. So this is from authorized sources, not me. So I just want you to get that clarity. Now let us go into the issue of your ministry. We on this. Oh, hold on.
Thank you very much. Leader, what you are talking from, the document you are talking from, is a confidential document. And respectfully, I don't have a problem lifting from it.
I did not press on certain things. When the letter to the National Intelligence Bureau, I am not the one who wrote it. It was written by the clerk on the instructions of the chair of the committee. And I reckon that we received it as a confidential information about you. And it is a reason why I shared with you that take a copy and respond so that you will be able to put things in proper perspective. It is to help you. But if you pick it from the angle that it is the ranking minority leader who is asking you, no, this is coming from the states. So I wanted you to have an opportunity to respond. You've responded, so we can move on. Chairman, can we move on?
Let's make progress.
Yes, sure.
Let's make progress.
Honorable nominee, let me take you to your ministry. The aim at this point is to examine your preparedness to serve the Ghanaian people in this very critical role. Our health sector faces significant challenges, and your nomination comes amidst proposals for new health initiatives alongside the existing framework. Where you have evidence you can readily support with your answer. That said, I shall proceed. 1. In moments of public health crisis, expert input is often crucial, even when it challenges political considerations or directives. As a deputy minister for health, how would you balance your role in providing expert technical guidance with the need to respect ministerial hierarchy, particularly when urgent decisions must be made that may conflict with prevailing political pressures?
Can you repeat the question?
Very well, I can. Thank you. So, you being an expert and finding yourself in a political space, I'm trying to find out from you how you can reconcile. So, with that background, I'll proceed to repeat the question. In moments of public health crisis, swift expert input is often crucial, even when it challenges political considerations or directives. As Deputy Minister Designate for Health, how would you balance your role in providing expert technical guidance with the need to respect ministerial hierarchy, particularly when urgent decisions must be made that may conflict with prevailing political pressures?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As the Deputy Minister, I'm here to work with my minister in all endeavors or anything we undertake at the Health Ministry. And on that also, I would like to say that I have been in the professional environment for the last 20-something years. I have worked in the professional environment, and in the surgical field is mainly a male-dominated field. And as a woman, and as an African woman, I have worked very well with my male counterparts and in my professional life to be able to rise to the highest level of surgery in the United States. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Nominee. Honorable Nominee, from what you are saying, may I know from you what frameworks you will ensure by way of your clinical expertise to influence policy without creating institutional conflict with your minister?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm here to support my minister in all the endeavors in the ministry and to make sure that his foresight and also the vision of President John Dramani Mahama is realized in the health field. Thank you.
Now, how would you advocate for evidence-based recommendations when facing political administrative resistance as an expert?
Again, I'm here to deputize my able Minister of Health to realize President John Dramani Mahama's vision for the health of Ghanaians.
Form these mortality patterns.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I believe that stroke is actually a complication of a chronic disease, more likely high blood pressure or hypercholesterolemia, which is high cholesterol. So again, President John Dramani Mahama's policy of a free primary health care, additional with the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, will be the solution to this problem. So once I get to the ministry, I will work with my minister to ensure that President John Dramani Mahama's vision of a free primary health care and also the Ghana Medical Trust Fund has been implemented. Thank you.
Now, perhaps you take this advantage to address the country as an expert. Within the constraints of our resources, how would you advocate for a prevention, emergency response, and rehabilitation on this very matter, which is killing a lot of our people?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I believe that the solution to fixing the stroke problem or the high incidence of stroke problem, one, is to address the issue of non-communicable diseases and chronic diseases, which we will capture under the Ghana Medical Trust Fund.